Welcome to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Owen Hayes. You're watching Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented to you by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor. Today is Saturday, April 27th. That's right. We're this close to the Columbia Rio. I'm kidding. We'll get there in a little bit, everyone. Lots of questions coming in about that. Fish counts have started to jump at the dam and at the falls, so things are looking up for all of us here locally that are still paying attention to spring Chinook on the Columbia. Lots of other options, though. Lots of turkey photos coming in, lots of bear hunting photos coming in, and since they opened up for trout throughout Oregon and Washington, lots of trout photos coming in as well. So there's lots of options that are out there. We'll try to cover as much of that as we can this weekend as always. Though, this upcoming segment, we've got tons of photos, I should say this segment in just a couple minutes. We've got tons of photos that everybody's been sending in, and we'll show you exactly how you can send those over as well. So if you've been sending photos in, just be patient. You might see them today. And if I'm reading this correctly, I don't have my cheaters on. We got a video as well that somebody had been sending or has sent in. So we're going to have that as well. Also, this upcoming segment will have all the info that you need to make decisions this weekend and going into this upcoming week. It's a darn good thing at the end of April that we're getting this kind of rain for two reasons, right? One, our spring Chinook season hasn't taken off, at least in my opinion. There's fish being caught, but it's not awesome. It's not June either. I guess maybe June is the best time to be out there now. But anyway, we got lots of rain that has been in the area, and we got more to look forward to. We're going to check in with Jeff Borgeron in just a little bit and find out how much rain we've got to look forward to, which keeps the temperatures down and hopefully puts enough stink in the river that the fish will actually migrate their way through. Right? I know where I want to be, and that's quite a ways away from where at least the best bite has been in the last handful of days. So we'll get there, we'll cover that, and just give you that info that'll help out. Also, we'll have that winner for Procure and make sure that you get in on that giveaway as well. And we'll cover river levels quickly, again, just to give you that reference on what's going on. Special guest in the studio. Trying to corral these guys, pretty tough, right? Nick Popoff and Big Dave. We got them here in the studio. We're going to talk about an app that they've just recently launched called the Catch Zone. Now, a lot of you, if not all of you, are very familiar with OnX. OnX is an app that all of us hunters use for a number of different reasons, but primarily just to be more successful and to keep information up front, easy to find. Something that we can utilize to use to our advantage to be better in the woods or wherever the heck it might be. This app is very similar to that, but it's for all of us fishermen, fisher people that are here in Oregon and Washington. Technology that you can use to be successful, right? And these two clowns put it together. I don't know how it's going to work. Honestly, I just don't know. I'm kidding. They've worked on this for a very long time, and it sounds like it's already taken off very well. We're going to just give you that information, how you can use it, what it's going to do to benefit you. And then, since they are two of our top guides here in the Northwest, we're going to talk about spring Chinook fishing, right? A little bit with Nick, he likes to fish the Willamette. A little bit with Dave, he likes to fish along the coast. So we'll find out what their thoughts are going forward. And I know Nick's really been hitting it hard here. He's been out with his clients not yet at all, which is interesting. Maybe that means I should have waited this long too. Would have saved a lot of eggs, would have saved a lot of herring, a lot of prawns. But we're going to find out from them what their thoughts are going forward, how they're going to have their success, and maybe some of that advice will help you as well when you do get out there. So we're going to have a ton of fun with that. We're also going to utilize them for our Chevy Silverado Tech Tip of the Week. And really in that tech tip is for all of us old guys like me, how you can actually find it, download it the right way, and then use it to your advantage. So pay attention to that here in a little bit. But since we're a little short, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these photos that everybody's been sending in, and there's no shortage of them, and we truly do appreciate that. We're going to show you how to do it as well. First, Columbia Springer. Hey, my stomach growled just looking at that one. I mean, those Willamette fish have been delicious, don't get me wrong, but there's something significantly different. Oh, well, if you want to talk deliciousness, there you go. Here's another one. First walleye, Blake, nice fish. Those are the perfect eaters. I would call that a sixer. And you're going to go, what's that mean? That's about 6 tacos, by the way. Ask me how I know. First walleye, but this is not a walleye. This is another one. This is Caleb with another Columbia River Springer. You can see, folks, we were just talking about that spot there. Nick, did you see how they blown that place up? With the barges all the way down on the outside of the bar? It's just insane what they did out there. How they get away with that, I don't know. Anyway, check out the hat. Oh, that's one of our old school GPS hats from probably 2010. I love it. John, thanks for that. It's a little blast from the past. Don't be surprised, though, everyone, when some new swag starts to show up here at some point in time. Another Columbia Springer. See, now I just think people are starting to rub it in. I mean, I didn't get anything that I could even keep out there. Dang it. Ron, here's another first of the year. Oh, you know that spot too. Nice fish. And there's been a bit of a transition with folks that are having success out on the Willamette with 360s and such. We might even see that kind of go backwards a little bit here with the conditions that we have. But Hag Lake smallmouth actually looks like a largemouth, but I'm not splitting hairs here. Robert, nice photo. You're probably trout fishing. There's a largemouth. Lacamas Lake. That's where I caught my biggest largemouth, by the way. It's been 100 years. Trolling a white rooster tail, trying to catch brown trout, and got just a monster bass. Anyway, if you've watched the show since the beginning, you saw those photos a long time ago. Morning bass, and there's been a lot of folks that have been getting into our bass fishery for a number of different reasons, and as they should. It's a ton of fun. We got some of the best fishing available, and if you're up in that neck of the woods where that photo was taken, you got a pretty good chance to catch them. Opening day, this is Shane with a nice turkey. That's a mature tom. We're covering up some of the best part of it with that lower line. There we go. Actually, that looks like Elkton area. I wonder if that's with Jody. Anyway, there's definitely been some success out there with folks chasing turkeys. And here's a video for you. Sturgeon and Scappoose. Hopefully he's not running from a sea lion, because there's been plenty of that. Pretty cool. You guys ever seen that spot? I bet you guys have. That's also a pretty good spot to catch them if you know what you're doing and you're not mean, okay? We're not going to get into it. I don't want to get sidetracked. It's the Fox 12 app. Find Outdoor GPS, download everything, and once you do, then you can scroll down and find where you can upload your photos and videos, and we can show you off just like we just did with everyone else there as well. All right, we're going to cut to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to jump into all that info that we'd love to go over to make sure that you can decide on what it is that you want to do. We're going to talk about river levels, fish counts, and I forgot to tell Ryan this, so he's learning it now. We're going to add in that 10-year average. You got to see the difference between last year and this year, and it might give you a little bit of optimism for the Columbia. Maybe, just a maybe. We'll be back in just a little bit.